Are you curious as to what a morning basket is and what we have in ours? Well, keep watching and I'll share all of that with you. Hey guys, it's Fani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I make videos on homeschooling, day in the lives, curriculum reviews, tips and advice and things to help you on your homeschooling journey as I walk through mine. Today's video is in collaboration with a bunch of wonderful homeschooling mothers who are sharing what is in their morning basket. If you're new to homeschooling and you're wondering what a morning basket is, it's really different for everybody. Sometimes people put in their morning baskets subjects that they don't get to throughout the day, such as art or music appreciation or different things like that, which is kind of what we do. Other people put in other group subjects that they do as a group, history and sciences that the family, like their family subjects in there. And so that's why this collaboration is great. So make sure you check the playlist in the description below, because you're going to get to see how a lot of other mothers use morning baskets in their homes to give you ideas in case you want to make your own. So today I want to share with you what is in our morning basket. So for us, I have to be honest, I'm very inconsistent with the morning basket. It always takes so long and I tend to feel like it's not as important because it's not our main subjects. But this year my mindset has changed a little bit, and as I'm going through the things for my morning basket, I'm realizing that these things are actually more important in a way than our core subjects. Yes, you have to do math and language arts and sciences and things like that. Those are the subjects that need to get done. But there are so many more important things also that need to be taught to our children that if we're only focusing on those core subjects, our kids may never get. So that is what we are going to put into our morning basket this homeschool year. So I'm going to share with you how this is going to work, and I'm going to really try my best to be consistent this year. So we are going to use a sort of loop schedule for our morning basket. And what a loop schedule is that you have daily things that you do, and then you have things that you loop, which means that you're not doing the same thing every day. I'll explain to you what I mean. So every day we're going to do our read out loud, Bible, our vocabulary, positive mindset books, and some Mad Libs. And then we are going to loop writing and drawing, Spanish and knowledge, which means that, let's say on Monday we do writing and drawing, on Tuesday we have co-op, but on Wednesday we'll do Spanish, and then Thursday we'll do knowledge, and then Friday we'll do writing and drawing again, and then we'll just keep looping it and keep going around wherever we left off. So for our read out louds, I'm gonna link this below. I printed out this sheet here from the proverbialhomemaker.com, and it's a loop-de-loop schedule. She also has a bunch of other loop schedules that you guys can just print out and fill in yourselves. Okay, so for our read out louds this year, we are, for my son's history, we are using NACRAS history, and there are a list of books that we're supposed to read out loud. So those are the books that we're going to use for our read out louds in our morning basket. So that's going to be in here. And the first book is going to be Benjamin West and his Cat Grimalkin, but we don't have it yet. It's coming into the library. So right now we're finishing up the BFG. We start school Monday, so this should be done by then. And then I have all his list, his read out loud books here by month that we're going to be doing the read out louds for. So that's going to happen every day. I'm going to probably read like 2 chapters a day, right, depending how long they are, maybe just 1. So the second thing is Bible. Now for Bible, we're going to be doing a bunch of different things in our morning basket for the year. But the first thing we're going to start with is Kids of Integrity. If you go to kidsofintegrity.com, you will find out a bunch of different character traits that have different lessons in it that you guys, I should make a review about these. It has memory verses, and it has a portion to read, and then questions for discussion, key concepts, and then they have hands-on activities. So the first thing we're going to learn about this month is respect, and there's 7 lessons in it, so we're going to break that up into 7 days. So we're going to do respect, we're going to do compassion, and we're going to do responsibility, and we're going to do self-control. So those are the first 4 things we're going to do. After we get through those 4 character traits, we're going to get into the Case for Faith Kids, where we're going to read one chapter a day. Now this will be above my first grader and kindergartners heads a little bit, so what I'm going to do for them is first I'm going to do a preschool devotional that I have upstairs for the girls, that they're going to have a preschool devotional, and then I'm going to have them color or draw pictures in it while I read this to my son who's in 4th grade. After we get through this, which should be, I'm looking down at my notes, I'm sorry, I should be looking up here. When we finish this, that should be around October. After that, we're going to start, between October and January, we're going to start theology. We're going to read one of these a day. And then we're going to do 2 more Kids of Integrity, which is going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas lessons. And then that should all be done by around January, which we're going to then pick up Grandpa's Box. And once we're done Grandpa's Box, we're going to do a few more character traits to end off our year from the Kids of Integrity. So we're going to be mixing that up. So for vocabulary this year, we're going to be doing vocabulary cartoons. This is my morning basket, by the way. Let's see. And I have all my stuff in just like a little bin. So we're using vocabulary cartoons, and I did make a review on that. You can find it here. But they use this as a flashcard. So my son is going to be going through this during that time and just 5 minutes, just reading as much as he can in 5 minutes and just trying to get some of the words out of that. And while he's doing that, I'll probably present to the girls, my kindergartner, 1st grader, a more simple word, vocabulary word for them to use. Now I also have an 8th grader who is not really interested in doing morning basket with us, so she's going to be just starting on her morning work at this time. But with her, every morning we're going to be doing this Ties That Bond book. It's a mother-daughter devotional. We're going to read one and we're going to sit and just discuss it, and that'll be our little morning time for her. And then she'll go up and do her own stuff, her own work. She has her own vocabulary cartoons that she'll be doing by herself, the SAT word powers, and then she has the rest of her curriculum to do. Something else I want to do this year that I'm pretty excited about is teaching my kids to have a strong mindset, because there's so many things that have been going on in the world, and you know, as people, you go through problems, and I feel that if children are not taught how to control their emotions and their mindsets and their self-talk and their thinking, then they become weak as adults and they get into a lot more problems. So I want to teach my children to be strong-minded and be able to focus on the things that are good, just like the Bible says, the things that are holy, things that are worthy to think about. But they also need to learn to be in charge of their choices, in charge of their thoughts, and it's important of how they see themselves. So we are going to do every morning, I have 3 books we're going to go through throughout the year. And the first one is Unstoppable Me. It's 10 ways to soar through life. So these 10 ways are different things. So it says, you're great no matter what. Persistence pays off. Welcome to the unknown. You have a choice. Farewell to worry. Peace begins with you. Enjoy the here and now. Healthy me. Creativity is key. And you can, and what can you give? And so each day we'll just read a page of one of those headings, and then in their journals each kid is gonna have a composition notebook inside, and in their journals I'm gonna ask them something about this, and they're gonna write whatever the answer is in here to help them think about it and help it settle in their minds, something to get their little brains thinking. When this book is done, we are moving over to The Magic of Me Choices, The Magic of Me Magical Words, and then My Strong Mind 2. I'll link all of these in the description below. These are really cool though. The Magic of Me books, you can read one a day, same thing. This is like I choose to be helpful, you read it, and then I'm gonna use that as a journaling prompt as well. Something else we're gonna do every day to help with grammar, but mostly it will help with grammar, but mostly my son just loves it, and they're Mad Libs, and I'm gonna have to pick up some more of these. He loves to do Mad Libs every day, so we're gonna be doing some Mad Libs, just 1 or 2 every morning. Okay, and then as far as our loop schedule, we're gonna be doing writing and drawing, which is going to be, first thing they're gonna do, my son is gonna do the Write and Draw Your Own Comics by Usborne. We started it over the summer. You guys saw our summer school video. And with these, I bought him these stick sketch school books, which teaches you how to draw stick figures and stick animals that I figured he could incorporate into his comic. So we're gonna do 1 page of this a day. Not 1 page, but 1 section. So this has different headings. So like this is Mix and Match Comics. He'll do the whole section on Mix and Match comments comics for that day, which here it's 4 pages. Some of them are just 2 pages. Oh, this is like 6 pages. Once he's done that comic book, while he's doing that, the girls are gonna have these drawing books, and they're gonna have their little sketch pads, and they're gonna actually I'll probably do a sketch pad for my 4-year-old who can't write yet, and she'll just practice drawing and making up stories, and then I'll write the stories out for her. And then my 1st grader will, these composition notebooks have the place for writing and then a place for drawing. So what I'll have her do is practice drawing, and then maybe write a little story about whatever picture she drew. So I think that'll be cute for her to practice her writing and drawing. Another thing we're going to be looping are our Spanish flashcards, verbs, and vocabulary. And once these are done, I'll get some more. But we are picking up Spanish this year. I just don't have the curriculum yet. I'm waiting for it in the mail so that I can make a review for you guys on that. We're doing Song School Spanish, and we're having a subscription box come. And then the last thing that we're going to loop is our knowledge section. So for that, we're going to start with this little kid's first big book of How, which we'll just read probably a page a day. Random things. How are the mountains formed? How do submarines stay underwater? How are roads made? Different things like that. Just little knowledge snippets that are good for kids to know, and me too. And then after we get done that, I do have another one, a big kids book of Why. We probably will go through that one after. And then we also have this amazing World of Geography. It's a book of answers for kids. And it has different things like, what was the first city in the world to have 1 million people? Is the world's oldest republic in Europe? And it goes by each continent. So we'll probably do this towards the end of the year because it's a little bit mature. That way my son will be closer to 5th grade. Maybe he'll understand it better. And we also have these hero tales, which are a bunch of different stories on different people. So we're going to be, once we finish one, we'll go to the next. So those are the things that are in our morning basket. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a lot of books to list in the comments in the description below. So if you're interested in anything, let me know. We'll see about posting them all in the description below. But if I don't get to it, make sure you guys comment and let me know which ones you want to see. So I'm interested in seeing what is in your morning basket. You can leave me a comment below. And that is it. Make sure to check out the playlist of the other homeschool moms and their morning baskets. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.